Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to our SevTech Ages Let's Play adventure. Now, last time we were here, we had a good time. We were pretty productive. We built a nice little house. However, we didn't get a lot done, and I didn't really give my goals at the top of the episode because I didn't have any. We were just sort of randomly following the guide. However, this episode, I've got a plan that I'd like to share with you up top. So, first things first, we can now build stone tools. I had trouble saying stone there for a second. So we're going to create a plethora of stone tools, and then we're going to go on an adventure to find some clay so we can build a kiln, and we're also going to try to find a village, because part of our goals upcoming here is trading stuff with villagers. I forget where those goals were. Up here, actually. Teach a man to farm. Lost but now found. I want to do those. I want to get those finished, and after that, those are sort of the main goals. We might do more. We might see if we can't find the wood we need to build these storage upgrades, or at least I think that we need to build the storage upgrades. And also hoppers, maybe. I'm not sure. Bladder than nothing might be good. We might need to get a bucket. So we might need to follow that through. But right now we're going to find some clay so we can make a kiln, and then we can finally make ourselves this hot grill. And then try to figure out how that works. So like I said, we can now make stone tools, and I reckon it's just going to be the same, as crafting any other stone tools, which does mean that our flint hatchet, which we can repair, by the way, though I'm not sure how. It's going up here, though, with all the other tools. I did do some research gathering between episodes. Hope you folks don't mind. Nothing too interesting happened, so don't worry. Don't think that you missed out on anything. All I did was get some sticks. All right, now I know that we do have a bone spear, which is fine, but maybe we should also just go ahead and take a sword with us as well, just in case. Alright, so we got a pretty good supply. We've got ourselves a couple of weapons, a stone axe, a stone pickaxe, and a stone shovel. I think that's probably all we're going to need for right now. Now, a kiln is not as difficult to build as I was worried it would be. We do just need some raw clay. Quite a bit of it as well. We need like 7 pieces. And we need a cobblestone slab, which, I mean, I could make one of those right now, but we're not going to. No, we're going to head out. We're going to go on our grand adventure. Eventually, we're going to learn how to build a door. And clay, I think we should just have some around here somewhere. We're in a river, and that's normally where you find clay. So I don't reckon that's going to be... There's some right there. Well, this is definitely going to be the easiest part of the quest, I feel. In fact, we might just go back home and work in the kiln now, and then we'll go do our exploration for a village here in a few minutes. Honestly, though, a real door would probably be the best thing ever, because that's getting old already. So, if I'm not mistaken... And I may very well be, but I don't think that I am. This should give us exactly what we want. Just smack it with our magic rock of crafting. Excellent. And, yep, cobblestone slabs. Throw one of those down here. And then put some clay around it. And this should give us our kiln. I'm not sure how to light it. I'm not sure how to fuel it. But we're going to figure that one out together. And don't worry, it's going to take me a long time. But we'll skip right to the point where I've worked it out. It says that we have to have a fire underneath it. But does that mean we have to put... Oof. Yeah, I've got no idea how this works. It says if you put that in a kiln, it should give us some low-grade charcoal. Which isn't happening. Maybe this doesn't work as a fire. Well, it was a good effort. Let's try something else, I guess. So we're going to create a couple of fire sticks. Put one in that hand, and then we'll put one in this hand. And then we're going to put our kiln maybe there, that there, and then we'll start a fire up underneath it. And see if that does anything. This seems unlikely as well, though. Oh? Okay, something just happened. That's something. It just changed color. Oh, gosh, it is burning down my house, though. Oh, dear. Hey! It worked! Look at that! We got a low-grade charcoal. Well, persist fire on top of block can be used as fuel. So we can use that underneath our kiln. Oh, okay. And then remember, we wanted to create a fire grate. That was sort of the next thing that we wanted to work on. So, fire grate is going to need a few stone pieces. So we need to have 3 pieces of stone. I need more fire sticks, of course. So I'm not sure how long this block will burn, but hopefully long enough to get ourselves some coal. Oh, you know what we could do? We have the materials. We could go ahead and build another kiln, and that would get things done a little bit quicker. Okay, we got our first piece of stone. We've also got our second clay kiln. I'm not sure. I guess it needs its own block underneath it, so I don't think it's going to work with this fire. Oh, look at that. We got another block of stone, though, so we're getting pretty close. Maybe when that's done, we can put another piece of olive wood in there. And then that way we'll have another block of coal. I wonder how long that coal block burns, though. It's going to go out eventually. Well, we'll get some more here. I'm not sure if this is vanilla Minecraft or if this is just a mod that has been added to the pack, but I really like the smoke that goes up and rides along the roof of the cave. That's a really cool effect. I don't think that that's vanilla. Okay, well, so far, I've created 9, so almost 10 of these low-grade charcoal blocks, and this one's still burning, so maybe it just burns forever, but you could improve it by getting hotter ones? I'm not sure. It didn't make sense to me that it would burn forever, because then why would you ever need to upgrade it aside from the fact that it's a bit of a slow way of doing things? However, can we cook a pork chop in there? And also, can we just set up another one here? Well, no, we can't because I don't have another fire stick. But could it possibly spread? I don't see why it wouldn't. It's a flammable object sitting next to a fire. It seems likely that it would catch on fire, but it doesn't appear to be. So I guess we're going to have to make some more sticks and make another fire stick, which is fine. Not a big deal. Okay. And we'll light up this next one. Lovely. Awesome. All right, so we got the kiln done, and we did fire forever as well. Low-grade charcoal blocks are a great source of charcoal, and you can light a fire on top that will never go out. So, turns out we just did this one by accident. I didn't even realize it was one of our objectives, and now we know that the fire never goes out. So we just have 9 more of these blocks that we'll likely never need or use. Ah, you need to find a darkland biome to continue your journey. Use the nature's compass to locate the nearest biome. So that's where we're going to get the wood for this particular storage chest that we tried to build last episode. See, it helps if I read the tutorial. The tutorial is actually going to walk us through this process. And also, we can actually build the grate now, so might as well do that. The food's still not cooking. That's a bit of a concern. So the fire grate is going to be like so, and then I think the rocks go up above it like that. I might be right on the money there, yes indeed. And big advantage to doing the kiln now is we know how to put a fire underneath this, because before I assumed we would put it on top of our little stick fire here, but I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to do this number, and then we're going to put this up above it, and then also, maybe this is how we cook food? That might be how we actually cook food. Maybe food doesn't get cooked in here. I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to miss when we eventually work out how to make better fires, maybe when we work out how to do flint and steel, is I'm not going to miss having to make fire sticks. But also, there's probably a better way of making sticks that we just haven't unlocked yet. Or could I just look at stick and maybe find out? So let's see stick. Oh, interesting. So what you got to do is put a block on the ground and then make a horse run around. No, that's probably actually not the case at all. Some of you may have noticed that it's raining outside. Don't think that that's escaped my attention. I noticed. I'm just kind of hoping it'll stop before we go on our grand adventure, because monsters spawn in the rain, and things can become a bit of a hassle when you're out in the rain. Okay, how about that? So we've got 1 pork chop on there. Can we also add a fish? I wonder. Maybe. Oh, well, I just took off the pork chop. I think there's a problem with putting it way up there, though. It looks like maybe it flips to this other side when it's done cooking. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right about that or if I just imagined it. Oh, nope, yep, there it goes. Sweet. Getting things out of it, though. Still a hassle. Maybe I should have put these in the floor and then set these up. Well, it's too late now. We can change it later. Find salt in dry biomes or riverbeds. You'll need it for food and curing hide. Well, we live right next to a river. The way it says riverbeds, though, that makes me think of a dry riverbed. It doesn't say dry riverbed, but that's just what comes to mind. Let's see if we can find some salt down here, though. Ah, you scared me, little fish. Oh, goodness gracious. What happened to you? Why are you on death's doorstep? Well, there. I took care of that for you. I don't see anything down here that looks like salt per se. I mean, I'm not sure what some of this stuff is. I don't really know what salt looks like. I mean, I'm running around looking for a block of salt, but that's probably... Oh, well... Yeah, salt block. How about that? It looks a bit like sand, so how would we tell without Wellia installed? Well, Wellia is installed, we just haven't unlocked it yet. I guess all I can do is just dig things up and give it a try. What happened there? Did I just accidentally mine clay? Oh, this is clay. Trying to see if maybe some of this sand looks a little bit different than some of this other sand. And maybe I'm just gonna go oh! Oh! We did it! We found salt! Is it a little bit lighter than sand? Kind of, maybe. It is dark outside though, so I'm not sure. But we did find salt right downstairs from our house, so that's very convenient. Still need a door, though. Still need a door. Well, looks like that's as far as we can go here. We've completely advanced this tree. I guess the next step is going to be finding ourselves a... Dude, where's my biome? We're going to need to make ourselves a nature compass, as well as enter the Darklands. Find and enter a abyssal craft dark biome. They exist in colder temperature areas. The world is set up in a logical heat map, meaning hot or cold biomes can be searched by traveling north or south. Neato! A nature's compass isn't that complicated. It's just wood and some saplings, and it looks like you can use... Well, wait a minute. Does it matter if we use... No, it looks like you can use various different types. You could probably mix and match. But maybe 4 of the same type of sapling and 4 of the same type of wood. But the sapling and the wood maybe don't need to be the same? Let's find out. So, it's trees in the corner. So in this case, we're going to use some olive saplings, because we've got a ton of those. And then we've got some... Well, we've got olive wood. So, if anything's going to work, this is going to work. And what went in the middle? Was it another... Nothing. Nothing at all. So we just hit that with our crafting stick now. Nothing is... We broke our crafting stick. Maybe we should go with something a little bit more normal. Regular oak woods, regular oak sapling. I don't know if it's necessary to take just these items, but... there we go. It's worth trying, since what we just tried didn't work at all. Let's see if this works with straight up vanilla saplings and vanilla wood. I reckon it should, but what do I know? Oh dear. Oh my goodness, folks. So, you might be able to see this, but on my monitor, right in the middle there, the flaked bone is too pale to be seen against the background. So this whole time that you've been screaming at me that I'm missing a piece, I couldn't even see it there. I just so happened to hover over it and notice that I need a flaked bone, which looks like I can just pick it up and maybe throw that in a grindstone? Is that a thing that I've done yet? Or can I just smash it against a rock maybe? I don't have any bones, but... wait, yeah, I do. Grindstones hasn't come up yet, or that is to say we haven't done it yet, but we can build a hand grindstone, and it looks like we're going to need to. Oh, that's really basic. It's just some stone and a stick, and we happen to have all of those things, and, you know, we have a way to make stone pretty quickly. And just like that, we've got all 6 of the stone that we need. Now, we do have to take this recipe out of here, but honestly, this recipe hurts my soul to look at, so I don't mind. Also, we're going to need some sticks again, so hopefully we get a better way to make sticks pretty soon. Alright, we've almost broke another crafting rock because I was trying to make recipes that don't exist. My bad, everyone. Okay, we're running out of room here in our little hut, but I guess we'll put the grindstone there. And then we probably just place the bone on top of that. So where did my bones go? Oh no, where did they? Oh, they're right there. So we'll just right-click that there. And then I assume we just do this. I think this is working. It might not look like anything is happening. Ah, but look at that! Things definitely happened. How do I get that back off of there, though? I don't... What? There... How to... Oh! Well, now it's bone mill. But that's not what I wanted. I didn't want bone mill. There doesn't seem to be a way to stop this, though. Stop... Oh, dear. I can't look at that and pick it up. What? Oh. White dye powder? Oh, we're making all kinds of things over here. Trying this one more time. Just one bone. And we want to be careful not to put a second bone on there, so let's get that out of my hand. I've got a bare hand here. I want to spin it around until it just breaks the one time. There we go. And then we're going to... There! Got it! Thank goodness. So now, from memory, because the image of me failing to craft this is now burned into my mind, I will create for you Nature's Compass. How about that? We did it. Now, how does this thing work, anyway? It's just sort of spinning around in circles. Oh, here we go. Sort by name. So we want to find a Darkland. Top block, grass. Okay, so we search, I guess? It's telling me just straight up what the coordinates are. But it's not telling me what the distance is. I can't quite see all that over there. See what I mean? It's sort of not fitting on the screen. It doesn't really matter, I guess. We did complete Dude, Where's My Biome? Next up, we have Enter the Darklands, and then acquire a shadow gem from shadow creatures residing in the Darklands. Smaller creatures have smaller gems, while the larger, more dangerous shadow creatures drop full gems. Well, that's a bit creepy-esque, isn't it? But okay. Now, I know I said at the top of the episode that we were going to go find some neighbors, but that's before I realized we would do all of this today and be so successful at it. So, I think we'll come back next time and go in search of a Darklands biome and then hopefully some villagers. Until then, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!